Mark Solheim, senior editor of Kiplinger's Personal Finance magazine, will discuss Kiplinger's new publication, Success with Your Money, and the importance of financial literacy. Mark?
Thank you, Mike. I want to start by saying I feel a little out of my element here because I am not a politician. But I have two credentials, I think, that make me very happy to be here. One is that I've worked a very long time for Kiplinger's Personal Finance, spreading the word of good financial management, investing, budgeting, etc. And the second one is I'm a homeboy. I graduated from Baltimore Polytechnic Institute before I moved on the road to D.C. and even delivered the Baltimore Sun for, I think it was $11 a week I earned back in the early 70s. I also have a confession that before I got my job at Kiplinger's Personal Finance, I was pretty clueless about financial matters. I've learned a lot, and I have to say I have two kids, recent graduates of high school, who are also fairly clueless about financial matters. Evidence, my son, first checking account racked up hundreds of dollars in overdraft fees, which is a very big problem for our kids. And my 18-year-old daughter didn't know that taxes had to be withheld from her paycheck. So we have a long way to go, and I have a long way to go. Fortunately, they're much more receptive now to the ins and outs of taxes, credit cards, and auto insurance deductibles, by the way. Yes. I applaud the efforts of Maryland to try and integrate financial literacy into the school curriculum. It's so vitally important, and particularly in this current economic environment, we're actually kind of rewriting the rules or revisiting the old rules of how much investments really earn long term, how to qualify for a loan or a mortgage, and even how to get a job. So it's crucial we give children and young adults the education and the tools they need to make those good choices. Giving people of all ages that education has been our mission at Kiplinger's Personal Finance magazine. In addition to our monthly magazine and Kiplinger.com, which has daily content, we recently published a special edition of Kiplinger's called Success with Your Money, which is part of the toolkit everyone who visits the Money Bus will get. I was the editor of that. I'm very proud of it, but I really drew on the great work of all of my colleagues in putting that together. There's advice for all ages, from new college grads who are shopping for health insurance to retirees shopping for annuities. We've seen our share of economic excesses and bubbles, but the recession, as others have said here today, the recession has been a wake-up call to return to a more frugal lifestyle. Americans are starting to reduce their investment risk, boosting their savings, buying homes they can actually afford, buying fewer new cars, and relying less on credit. But it takes a village to reach the masses. Your Money Bus is a wonderful symbol and an essential tool to spread the gospel of financial responsibility. So on behalf of Kiplinger, I applaud all the efforts of the Maryland officials to introduce financial literacy into the curriculum, and to Mike and the NAPFA Foundation for their work. And together we can teach America the fundamentals of personal finance. Thank you.